it. I'm sorry.
No worries.
The problem is, thank
Yeah.
God you sent me that last minute
Request?
message, because I kept on tagging your personal account. And then I realized, I said, oh shit, it's on Meg's mesh. And I
Yes.
I bought Meg mesh, and I said, that doesn't look like Megan. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm late, 6 minutes late. I just Monday, I knew I needed to remove the gob off my face. So we're gonna do this chat, and I'm gonna just do my skin routine.
Awesome. You go right ahead. Thank you so much for even agreeing to do this. I know this is eating up to your bedtime, and you've got so much on your plate. You have so much to do throughout the day. Even like just moments before we went on live, I was telling people that if they checked out your story, they would see that you're still, you know, doing last minute chores and everything, getting the house together and doing all your, you know, soaking and cleaning and decomposing and stuff.
That's crazy, right? I'm sorry you had to see all that, but that's just the reality of things. When Megan got in touch with me last week, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I told her, yeah, you and Patricia K are both having your live during my beauty naps time, because I wake up really early. So
I know you told me
early.
3 a.m.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's just the way it is. But today, of all days, I think because I took an energy drink, I just needed a boost. I normally have my naps in the afternoon, but I couldn't afford that. So I took an energy drink. So I'm a bit of a energized bunny right now.
It's all good. I'm just really glad, like I mentioned in the stories, that I'm so glad that you're awake right now for us. And I'm so thankful and grateful for that. Yes, I know you're going to be doing the same thing on Friday with Kat as well for her show, The Beauty Lounge. So yeah, and that's the thing that's so great about you, because I know that even the first time I met you was when I was still in uni. Do you remember that? Yeah. No, I wasn't even an intern yet. I was in uni. I was still studying. I haven't even graduated. And we had to do a paper on a public figure for our communications assignment.
Did I have Belle yet, or was I pregnant with Belle?
You had Belle, but she was probably only like a month old. Yeah, something like that.
She was at the Tabantun condo.
Yeah, and I was, you know, naturally, obviously, we had to do a paper on a public figure, and I picked you because, you know, I followed your career and I looked up to you. You're one of the reasons why I wanted to be a host as well. And I was so thrilled when you said yes to us, me and my project partner at that time. I was like, we didn't think that she would say yes, but she did. So that's one thing that's so great about you. And here you are again, you know, you chose to come on live.
Oh my God, I'm so super proud of you. I forget sometimes that I thought you were an intern. I forgot that you were actually a student. That was the first time. And I tell my husband, I said, you know, this Megan, I interviewed her when she was an intern. She interviewed me when she was an intern. Those days when I was very generous with my time and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And before I'm a manager. So
yeah, and now your husband Azmi is your manager.
Good at that.
I was just going to ask you.
I saw you, you were heavily pregnant. We were at the club. That was the last time we met, remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And now my baby's out. She's almost 6 months old already. I know. Time flies. Time flies.
This MCO seems to have flown quite a bit for me. I think it's crazy with all the cooking and cleaning, the kids, because my helper couldn't come back because of the MCO travel ban. She lives in Pahang. So, and honestly, she had a tabligh COVID-19 positive case. So I said, like, you just stay there.
Then better.
Thinking that it was just going to be 2 weeks. And I can probably 2 weeks, and then extended, and then extended again. So I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, and look at us now. We are like more than a month in, and just another week to go, maybe, possibly. Do you think it will be extended though? Yeah, I just wanted to ask you. Pat asked me the same question yesterday, and I wasn't sure. Because, I mean, looks like the numbers are coming down gradually, right? So maybe gradually we'll be able to go out a little bit, but with restrictions, you know, with some guidelines. What do you think?
That's something that a senior journalist, because we're both in the media, so we've got media contacts. So I asked a fellow senior journalist, I said, what's your take? Because they don't normally get the first dibs, right? And he said, I don't think it'll be extended per se, or otherwise people are going to start flouting it. They're not going to adhere to it because they're going crazy. You know, they need to look for work, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there will be restrictions. But definitely, the rumors is for school kids at least, it's going to be until June. So can you imagine? I mean, for Isabel, who is in year 8, she skipped
Yeah.
UPS. She didn't do UPS, she skipped an A. So they've got real-time online classes where she actually gets scared when she wakes up late. I'm like, oh, okay. The mother's going like, it's fine. It's just 1 minute. She's like, I'm in my pajamas. I'm like, why you tak mandi? Busuk lah, girl. And she's, you know, so she's quite on. So I don't have to worry about her. So she really does it when it's master assembly or break, then she'll come down to eat and stuff like that. So I've gone accustomed to her and she's got her online. But Iman is, and thank God for that,
She's
because
8,
they only have
right?
very limited devices. So she's 8. They have online classes. Isidore, mommy is talking, please. My kids haven't slept yet because obviously I've not slept. So they're all like, oh, she's sleeping. If she's not sleeping, I'm not sleeping. But yeah, so Iman is not real time per se, but I still have to check on the assignments and stuff. And then there's the 4-year-old who's so used to having lots of activities, and I'm trying so hard not to use the device, but I've just
I caved too.
I caved. I'm sorry. I mean, first it started out with, you know, Kumon online exercises, which was fine.
Yeah.
But okay, he kept bugging me like, Mama, because it gets harder and harder as they progress. I mean, after they complete one whole book and then you go on. So that's been killing me. Yeah, it's just
But you know, but in one of your Instagram posts, I love how you said that, you know, during this period, there's another way to look at it as well. Like, you know, your kids' homework better, and you know, they have to communicate and talk to you whether they like it or not, because not everyone is at home. They're not busy with their own schedules and whatsoever, with their own activities. So has that been happening?
Isabel, especially for Isabel, because we've got 2 floors. So the Belle is always cooped up in a room. She's already with her online studies until almost 4 p.m. And then she continues with more tuition. Okay, that would be tiger mom lah. I insisted on online tuition also. So I don't see her until dinner. But in between, she'll come and help me whenever. I still insist on chores. And I think that's very important. Like, you have to pull your weight when it comes to chores. Just because you've got school doesn't mean that you can't. You've got that 15-minute break. You have to help me with the laundry. You have to help me with this. And I think that's very important for discipline. But other than that, I don't see her face. But now, because tak ada kawan, and then we've got screen time limit. So she has to come down and looks for the siblings. Because Iman, the 8-year-old, and the 4-year-old Isidore are very close. And they play downstairs. They do studying. They do everything together. And I hear them. They come to office, which is a pro and cons. But at least I see them. I talk to them. But Belle, I don't remember being such a grumpy puss as a teenager. Do you remember being a teenager? I don't remember being such a sulky, cranky girl. And then again, it just hit me because she's a teenager and she's going through some homework that I don't understand. You know? So,
and they grow up so fast these days, right?
Because
I mean, look at the trends and all the makeup and stuff. Like, they're getting younger and younger, and I think with social media, and this is like their era with the technology and how exposed they are. So perhaps that could be, I don't know. I will deal with that when I come to it. I mean, my daughter is only 6 months, so I think I have another 11. A good 11 years.
Just enjoy. Although I am enjoying it. You know, Belle has never been vain per se. So I was a little bit shocked when she got interested in all these makeup tutorials. So she was a bit shy and she started using, oh my God, she used my expensive makeup and started using her paintbrushes because she's very creative with art. But she used her paintbrush, my Tom Ford palette. Sakit hati when I'm like, since you already did, and I'm very particular, so like, don't touch my towels, don't touch my pillows. Now you touch my makeup with your bloody paintbrush. You have this Tom Ford. So she started experimenting with it, and she was pretty good. So her father said, you know what, Ibi, you were complaining, you're not spending time with her, she's not communicating with you. Maybe you can have like a makeup tutorial with her, a makeup class with her. So we enrolled ourselves with a friend, a makeup artist. And that was such a good 3 hours with her. And she appreciated it. And it was not so much about being vain, because it's not like she wants to, you know, be all like, you know, those YouTubers nowadays where they're so like, whoa, 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 right? I was a bit worried about that, but no, it was more because she just enjoys the artistry of it. So she does my makeup now, and I save a bit of money. She just needs to learn how to plant those eyelashes on me now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's why she plays the role of your.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, I'm not masturbating, but I am putting oil on my tummy and my legs. So if it's like a movement, like I'm masturbating, I'm so sorry. I told you I'm on this energy drink. I had like, you know, like banana milk plus some
I
mints,
love
yeah,
it. So
energy drinks.
you're like, no filter whatsoever now. You're just gonna
Sorry, I'm keeping it real. I've got some friends from US who's watching this. So Chris, if you're here, and the
hello
rest.
friends from US. But that's awesome, you know. I mean, I can't imagine you're already so real, and now with that energy drink, oh, lots of secrets are gonna come out tonight.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
man.
was just gonna say like that's why Belle plays one of your makeup artist role in your new YouTube live stream that you do daily. I don't know how you do it, but that's amazing, and how you even find time to do it. And I think at a time like this, it's so needed because you know now more than ever we have to sort of just reach out and connect and use whatever means possible to just help one another and just to be kind to one another. And you're using your voice and your platform to reach out to the community to educate us, about what's happening with the people that you've gotten onto your show. So that's incredible. And I don't know
I
how you
have
find time
to
to do
give
that amidst
credit.
all the three kids and
I have to give credit to Azmi or Joe on that
yeah.
because when I left Media Prima for good, I left Bella. I was hosting Bella, and it was at my peak at that time for
Hmm.
Bella. And I think I left at the right time. That was back in 2016 or 14, I can't remember. But then after that little lull, and then I started missing doing live. There's a difference when you're doing live and recorded. I definitely love the adrenaline rush
Yeah.
of doing live. So I told Joe, I said, Joe, I call him Joe when he's my manager. He's wearing my manager hat. So I told Joe, I said, babe, cuba kau get me like maybe a one-off live show, maybe on weekends, maybe on radio since I've never done radio, something that I can do. I miss doing that. He's like, well, I have to depend on them, you can do your own live show on YouTube. And I'm like, but it's not the same because it's not live, I have to
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
edit, and that's very tiring.
Hmm.
And he said, don't worry, I'll set it up for you. But that never happened. Okay. It happened now during the MCO, and he started tinkering with all his gadgets and gizmos. I didn't even know that we had a dolly. Dolly is that thing that you
What
put
is
on a
that?
tripod, and it's like for filmmaking where you've got this dolly. It's like a
Uh-huh.
trolley, and then you can put your tripod on, and there's a camera here, and you can like slide, like so chunky. I'm like, when
Wow.
on earth did I have this? And there was a Jimmy Jeep. I said, when did we buy all this equipment?
I know your
So
YouTube live stream looks damn chunky. There's like different angles and
and
and stuff.
he's
It's
tinkering right
amazing.
now. I said, babe, can I use the office today because I need to use earphones. Megan has already specifically told me to use earphones. I didn't because I just realized that I did charge my phone, so I'm charging at the same time. But I'm on tripod, so that's good. And
Yeah.
he said, like, but I want to still figure out how to do that one. I was not boss happy with the audio.
So he's still working at this hour.
Every single day he is
Wow, he's
finding new
committed.
shit to put in. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm doing like super serious spring cleaning. So I found these lights, and I try my best not to just buang. Either I
Mm-hmm.
will find a way to recycle it, or to segregate my waste and to buang responsibly at the respective waste management areas. Can. So
Yeah.
we found these fairy lights, and Iman, who's my hoarder number 2, was saying, Mommy, can I keep this for my DIY project? And I'm like, you've got so many DIY projects that never DIY before, so this is going to go to waste. Then the father said, I can use this. And I'm like, yeah, why you want these fairy lights? You know those fairy lights at Christmas,
Yeah,
can?
yeah, for Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a smaller version because I think I got it
Uh-huh.
free in one of my gift boxes, and it was just one of those like kasih cantik. And then only today I realized that when he goes live, he puts it on, he hung it on the toilet off his door. So got a feeling of blinking, like
Wow.
the back door, like, eh, when, when did I have fairy lights? He said like it's been there all the time. When the day you wanted to throw, so I took it and put it there. So it's been
That's
incredible.
amazing. So
Yeah,
yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's on Daphne's YouTube channel. It's Daphne Iking. It's called A Life at Home, right? And it's incredible what
yeah.
you do every day with, the people that
Well,
you
it started
interview.
out live every day, and
Yeah.
then I started fighting with my husband because obviously I am the creative side. So he's the technical guy, and then I'm like, and because it's daily, I still have
Yeah.
some format and some scripting to do because at
Hmm.
least I tell my guests in advance what to expect
Yeah.
because some of them are not familiar with the camera.
Hmm.
And I want the supers to be like this. So I act as like a producer because was a
Yeah.
producer back then. And he goes, yeah. So I said, okay, you know what? This is not great for our marriage, and we're confined. I can't just get out with my girlfriends and go and do my manicure pedicure. So he
Yeah.
said, okay, like this, let's manage it to just once a week. And then I got
Okay.
bored in between. So we said, let's do it twice. And then this last week, he said like, oh, I've got this new setup where we can like zoom in. I've got another camera. Why don't you call your friend Wyoming and we'll do a DIY? And I'm like, okay. And then we had so much fun. We did it again. And then Monday we did a show. And he said like, hey, tomorrow you want to do unboxing or not? So today was unboxing Tuesday. And hence me going a bit, ooh. It's
Yeah, I
fun.
saw that. And yeah, and it looks super fun as well. I saw Joe, your husband, asking all the hard-hitting questions like, why do we have to make our own sanitizer when we can just buy it at the store?
And padahal, he's the frugal kedekut one, okay? So sometimes I want to shop at, for instance, Village Grocer
Yeah.
because it's smaller. I know that where the meats are, the vegetables. It's just like how people would prefer big over this. It's not so much I want to be atas or whatever lah. It is
Mm-hmm.
slightly expensive in certain cases, but it's because it's so confined in one spot and I know where to go. No,
Yeah.
he brings me to a hypermarket, which I'm fine because for the bulk like toilet paper, toilet rolls, etc., then it makes sense lah. But quite often than not, I notice that some of the things that I'm looking for, like herbs and stuff like
Yeah.
that, won't be sold
Mm-hmm.
at hypermarket. I don't know about now
Yeah.
because he goes off shopping, right? He manages to
Mm-hmm.
find it. I bet he goes to Village Grocer because now we don't use those. We recycle our bags. He just dumps everything. I'm like, hey, pandai, yeah, he get all my herbs. And I don't use plastic. We've got like little mini for the bawang and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So there's no
Yeah.
excuse. So I'll insist on them. I said, I don't want to use plastic. Just put it here, weigh it, and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's it. Because I found like some herbs that he managed to get from me. So
Maybe you should ask him like after
I will.
this, which is what I want to get into as well, like about this whole period of MCO, like because I mean, you work closely with your husband, so now that you're at home, is it challenging or what? Like, did you face any challenges like being with him, or it's just an easy transition because you already naturally work together so often?
I think it is an easy transition because we naturally work from home. One, our studio is at home. So we're
Mm-hmm.
used to the fact that we're confined in our home. It's just that I used to have a helper. So if
Yeah.
I don't feel like cooking and definitely not cleaning at that particular time because I'm focusing on work, I've got her. Whether she
Mm-hmm.
does a job like me is another cerita lah, but she has that. But now I have to do that. And then my husband, bless him, I mean, I do a lot of Chinese cooking. So Chinese is minimum grilling, minimum,
Yeah, everything steam, steam,
it's
steam,
soup.
steam,
Basically
steam,
soup
steam.
or steam, soup or steam.
Yeah.
Less oil. It's not so much about being healthy, but it's just something
Yeah.
that's easy. And I hate splattering oil on my floors. But
Mm-hmm.
he's your typical Melayu. Or my kids are like Western, not burger, not this, everything that must be grilled.
So the
So
menu changes
that's where
every
I
day.
get a bit annoyed. It's managing expectations because when he offers to clean up, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
kenapa ni masih berminyak? And then the kids like run from kitchen to the living room to the dining area. Then it goes to my office. I'm like, the whole floor is oily. And everyone says, it's not lah, mama. It's just you. And I said, okay, I'm going to scrub my feet. I did this before. This is one of my bebel moments. I've got a Bon Bebel's highlight now, which means Bon is my nickname and Bebel means like nagging, right? And I
Yeah.
scrubbed my feet. I went to the toilet downstairs, scrubbed my feet. I said, okay, this one is the clean foot. This is the dirty foot. Okay, I'm going to step, okay? And then you see how hitam it is, you know? And then they all like, oh man, she's gone off. Okay, everyone's going to help out. So now we've got a system. And just
Yeah.
now, we tested out the wok that I received when we unboxed, that I bought, this stone line wok. And I wanted to see like good or not, if whatever. And then, yeah, so he wanted to test it out. He
Uh-huh.
wanted to see if the wok was good. And then he went on the floor to wipe, betul-betul wipe. He said like, where's the cleaner that you just did that day? Where's it? I want to test. So he did. He said, well, very wanny, yeah. And then he said, wow, my back so painful now. And I'm like,
Now you know how I feel.
yeah, but then of course he left, and then that's when I said, shit, it's not properly done because now it's too soapy. So that's where I was a bit rushing, and then my rags, and I spoiled it, and
Mm-hmm.
then now I'm here, but I'm here.
It really sounds like you're running a madhouse over there.
It's because
And
of me. I need to just calm down. I
yeah,
think
and
that
you do that, right, with yoga and meditation. I saw like you
I
do
do.
that, when you kickstart your day. And I mean, personally, I'm not a yogi and I'm super not flexible at all. And I've only started to really get into yoga and meditation because of this MCO period. Like in the
Oh,
morning, I would just give myself like 10 minutes. I just go on
good.
YouTube and
Yeah.
just, play something like 10 minutes or whatever time that I have. Because it forces me to just stop and breathe. My favorite position is Shavasana. That's called Shavasana, right? Where you just like
That's
lie
my
down.
favorite too. But that's so important.
Yeah.
It is. It's so important to give your body that sense of gratitude of like, okay, I worked out, I gave you whatever in that asanas, and now I'm giving you some rest. I think that's really important. I mean, again, like what we're doing now, we have to give that mind and body a rest. That's why we need a good night's sleep. It's a
Yeah.
reset. It's so important. A lot of people think
Yeah.
that no, after this I'm done, I want to do something else,
Uh-huh.
Guilty.
I'm guilty of that too. I stay up too late for my own good. I mean, I'm already waking up every 1 to 2 hours to breastfeed my baby, but I
How's the
still don't
breastfeeding
sleep
journey?
when she sleeps. Pardon?
How's the breastfeeding journey?
So far, so good, but I must say it's tiring. I mean, because it's on demand, and sometimes you think she's hungry, but she's not, and like it's you can go crazy with it. But
Do you have a plan to do it like at least a year, or you're just gonna go with the flow?
uh, yeah, well, even with my son, I plan to do a year, so I think that would be my goal per se. And if I go over a year, but I would start weaning off once I touch that 1 year mark. Or
Nice.
if I see before that year and my supply is already depleting, I don't know, we'll see. I'll just go with the flow, I suppose. Don't want to put too much pressure on myself, it's quite, yeah, it's quite crazy. It can get quite crazy. But yeah, okay, so focusing on our topic for today, which you mentioned to me, and I was like, oh
We
yeah,
haven't even
actually, I've
gone to our
never,
main topic. I'm so sorry.
yeah, I never even thought about it. Because when you told me that, okay, school's gonna reopen you were saying June, right? Or is it July?
Probably June. That's
Mm,
the rumors in the market.
latest,
Yeah.
yeah, latest rumor in June. And like, how are parents gonna adapt to this new norm? um, of sending their kids to school? Will they be comfortable with the idea of, letting their kids go to school even? Because I know that if it's not necessary, like restaurants or gatherings, or travel, for instance, like you probably wouldn't go because even if the MCO is lifted, like those are just, secondary things. But school is something that's really important, right? And I am
Yeah.
lucky that, I mean, in a way that I don't really have to worry about that because I mean, my son is two
Four, right?
plus
Oh, true.
two. So he doesn't go
Oh,
to school.
sorry.
I don't have the pressure
So
of
sorry.
homeschooling. Yeah,
All right.
Pat's kid is 3.5. So
Three. Yeah.
yeah,
Quarter.
so two, and I mean, he does have his extra activities that we send him to, like swimming and stuff, but those are not like, educational and like, he must go for it kind of thing. So even when you asked me that question, and I asked my husband as well, yeah, that's something that we have to discuss. We didn't even discuss it. Like, if the MCO is lifted, do we still take him to swim class? Because we're one of those parents that even when he was a baby and there was like an influenza outbreak or like HFMD, for instance, we'd be like, nope, he's not going because
Yeah. You don't want
the
to jeopardize
fear.
his health.
Yeah. So what
So
is it like for
yeah,
you? Because you
I
have three kids who go to school.
admittedly it is for selfish reasons that I would want them to go to school, because then the teacher, here you have them now, because it's tiring.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah, just like you, health is more important. So we are completely fine having them here until the government or the authorities think that it's safe for them to start going to, gatherings in school again, which is probably in June, probably even
Mhm.
later. But yeah, at least in June, end of June. But having said that, I think the only concern that we have as parents is that for personal reasons, we decided to put Belle out. We took her out from, she didn't even enter, per se, the government school. But for personal reasons, I chose to put her in a private school because, and at that time, we only had just one kid, right? We had an older
Yeah.
kid, but that's from his previous marriage. So he's in university. So Isabel, I thought, okay, I can still manage with one kid. And this was it was something to do because she's from my first marriage. So
Hmm.
she's technically Christian and
Yeah.
I had converted. So I didn't want to force a religion upon her, but in a government school, you have to make that decision. So that is the reason why I sent her to a Catholic school that
Okay.
enabled her to be able to have both best of both worlds. And that's the reason why. There's nothing about me wanting to, like, I think the government school boro, or I'm very atas, and none of that. And then Iman was our faith, our child together. And I said, it wouldn't be fair that Belle's in this school. And, it makes logistic sense to put them in the same school. And then, here again on our life, maybe because I've always wanted a son, like my own son.
Yeah.
So again, I'm just backtracking here. And then he too went to the school nearby, which is also a private nursery. So now that if they're going to be, they've been on MCO for a month now, and I've been doing most of the teaching. I mean, they've got online. If this goes on until June, tuition fees are due. Actually, they are already due, but we managed to speak to the school and they've extended it. And bear in mind that I've lost a lot of events, MCing gigs, because that's my period nasi. MCing is my period nasi, as well as my travel gigs, which was already starting to wane down when Wuhan started. So there was a big concern, because of all places that my clients wanted to send me was in China, was in Korea, was in Japan. So that went all down the drain. My travel gigs went down the drain. My MCing gigs went down the drain because of the new government. So everyone was scared, because I work a lot with corporate and GLCs. And then after that, the MCO. And then Ramadan is coming. So Ramadan for us, you would know too, it sort of just goes down. And that's great for spiritual growth. But kaching. So that was our concern. I said, like, oh my God, how am I going to pay for my fees? Do you know, Megan, for the first time, and I'm keeping it real here, because a lot of people think that those who work in the media industry and the entertainment industry seem to have a very glamorous life. And that's why I wanted to make sure that you guys understand it from my point of view, why I'm sending my kids to private school. Yeah, itu hantar anak di private, but that was the main reason, which I'm actually sharing so publicly for the first time here on Mash. But yeah, and for the first time, my husband said, okay, let's sit down with our insurance agent. What can we afford not to pay right now? What are the bills that we need to pay? Tuition fees, can we extend it? Can we ask for rebates? I signed the petition that was going around recently, and talking to the school management. I've been vocal about it, but at the same time, I understand that it's a non-profit school. It's unlike some other international schools like there, where the fees are like, mine's like
and they are giving discounts and stuff for those schools, right?
But mine's not giving a discount, so you have to apply for the rebate, or there might be an installment, but definitely an extension of the fee. So that gives me relief. The fact that our 6 months loan of car, her hire purchase, and our mortgage is put on hold for 6 months, so that's a relief. But for the first time, Megan, can you imagine? I'm someone, because I've got this fear. My father was such a bad what do you call that, finance manager at home. So he would, and I swore never to be like that. I always wanted to pay my bills, if not earlier, but on time. And I definitely pay. And I definitely, what are you doing there, baby? He just passed me his diapers. I'm trying to toilet train him, potty train him, but he still wants his diapers at night. Open your pants and then put it on yourself, please. Thank you. So keeping it real, and I've never ever paid just the minimum amount for my credit cards. I had that before when I was going through a very sad divorce, and I was paying up my nose really for the legal fees, and that was really a bad time for me. And it happened then, so I didn't want to be reminded of that. But for the first time, my husband and I were saying, just pay the minimum payment, and I said, I can't. Like, we owe this much, because everything with my insurance is auto credit, right? Auto debit, auto credit. Auto what? Something auto lah. Okay, basically.
Debit, I think.
So I can't pay the full amount. And I said, but then nanti the interest, because the whole reason why you want to pay full is that you don't get interest. He said, like, what to do? Cash is king right now. We need the cash first, because we don't know how long this is going to take us. And in a month or so, I will be sharing with probably you guys, because you guys are more my closer peer friends, that I'm going to be going through another phase in my life, and that's going to be another crazy thing. So that's why cash is king right now, and it's scary, and it's so scary. And that's just the fact of the matter. And I've been talking to other peers in the industry, because we're not really
Yeah.
Dato Siti Nurhaliza. We're not the Nilofars. We're not the Fazuras who have bigger, they've got MLMs and they've got
Yeah.
stockists, whatever. They've got
Endorsements and all that. Yeah.
endorsements, I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm not that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have that privilege of a lot of savings that could probably last me.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm making an assumption. Maybe they have their own financial difficulties. We don't know. But what I see from social media,
Mm-hmm.
what you see from my social media is as good as it gets. I am so frugal thanks to my extremely frugal husband.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just the reality. This MCO has hit us economically, but at the same time, it makes you really prioritize, like, why am I spending so much on detergent? The good thing about not having my helper, and I've mentioned this to a few friends, is every 1-2 weeks she will ask us to buy more detergent and more softener, the what do you call that, fabric softener.
Fabric
And that's why I
softener,
decided to start making my own. But she said, like, tak kuat lah boy you, and I'm like, okay lah, whatever makes you happy, I'll just go with the detergent that you always ask me to buy. This has been 30, are we 30 day, 32?
I don't know. Was it 35? I didn't keep track. I only know because people hashtag it. So
yeah, so it's like definitely more than a month, and I still have my stock of detergent, and I clean like a mofo. Okay, so it's not as if I'm not like membersihkan rumah, don't do my laundry. So I'm finding out that my detergent can last what? Why?
Yeah.
What does she do with it? And I wash my linen, my bedding, my towels, my floor mats. Like, I go crazy. So it's not as if I just chuchi like our daily clothes.
Or like just one,
like that. I do the proper,
yeah.
Still there.
So I guess it's true. I mean, this MCO period forces you to sort of look into your household and like what you've been overspending on, what you shouldn't be spending on, and and really think about your financial management as well.
Yeah.
More than just, your relationship with your kids and your husband and things like that.
How PG is this line for you? Do you want to really keep it clean, or do you want to go real and raw?
Real and raw. No kids are watching anyways, but your kid is over there, so your call.
Do you know that this is how frugal we get, okay? Because I want to make sure that the kids wake up in time. And also because my husband sleeps really late and then he wakes up really late. So with the kids staying in one room, we save on aircon because everyone just sleeps in one aircon room, not 2-3 rooms. 2, we monitor them lah, like they have to be asleep. Because Belle sometimes she'll go underneath her cover, start reading her books under cover. Oh. I used to do that, admittedly. Now I know why my mom and dad used to scream at me because wasak mata, faham. But the thing about having the kids in the room is you're not getting any some, if you know what I mean.
Of course, I know what you mean.
Which for me, I'm completely A-okay. After you hit 40, I don't know. Some people like, yeah, 40 is the new 20. Like, you're going to get it on. I'm like, no. I just want my beauty nap because I know I'm going to wake up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I got no time for this and I need to chuchi my rambut. We after sex for Muslims, before you pray, you need to do the whole mandi wajib, okay? So you have to wash your hair and get the whole thing,
It's a whole process.
Yeah. So like, oh my God, I don't want to like mandi, like 4-5 o'clock in the morning, cold, like for me, still the China part in me, like masuk angin later, that hour masuk angin, it has to be when it's a bit warmer. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, don't touch me. And now with the kids, see, my idea. So he thinks that it's about being frugal, jaga aircon. But I'm like, no, with the kids, he don't berani go like raba, because men, they don't care. Whatever it is, friction is all about friction. They can just, if it's panas, uncomfortable, janji got friction, they see tit and ass, they're fine. That's man. That's a man.
Yeah.
For women, we need to be relaxed. We need to feel
stimulated.
For me, at least, I'm speaking on behalf of myself. Yeah. I need to be emotionally, not just physically there, but emotionally and mentally there. And I can't when I'm thinking, oh my God, how am I going to pay the bills? Oh my God, I'm so exhausted, but I can't sleep. The kids are around. It's so gross if they wake up and they're like watching mommy.
And then they catch you like in the middle of the action and be like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
I caught my parents doing that.
That would be traumatizing for them, I feel.
It was traumatizing for me. So ever since this, oh, I like this, getting 8x to 18%.
Hi,
Yeah, but
Nadia.
we're keeping it real, because I don't know about
Mhm.
you. I mean, you've just had a baby.
Yeah,
Whether you
so
want to
that
share
is.
or not, I mean, are you feeling it? Do you want it? Did your husband ask for it? You know, think, wow, suddenly viewer night, 83, 85, 86. But that's the realm of it, because for me, after having what, one, two, three, okay, with Arif, we've got 4 kids together.
Mhm.
Sex just goes down the drain, and it's an effort
Yeah.
to try and be intimate, because for me, we did this. Now I understand there's 6 languages of love. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
I know about the five. Is there a
There's
six?
5. 6 is apparently space, and that's my language of love.
Ah.
I just read it somewhere, and I'm like, gifts not so much, words not so much, definitely not touched. He is confirmed. Touch,
Touch.
mass touch. That is his thing. We had a chat about this, because I said I want to understand your language of love, because we keep fighting. Because for me, you doing things for me, like making the bed, as simple as making the bed, never mind tak cantik, but you make the bed, wow, love.
Yeah.
But for him, no, no, no. You just touch me, you just kiss me, you just hug me, you just touch my connect, all okay, I'm happy already. That means you love me. That is his language of love. It sounds shallow, but that is his language of
Yeah.
love, and I respect that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So mine, I found out, is actually space. I need my space. That is probably the reason why I wake up super early, and it comes naturally for me. That's when I have my me time. And that's why I go to bed
Ah.
early, except for today, because I'm like energized violently thanks to my Milo for banana milk and Lindsay nitro drink. Yeah, for bloody
Yeah.
skin. Tolong kawan. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm guessing you're gonna not gonna be waking at 3, 4 a.m. tomorrow,
I
or is
doubt
it
it,
still
but
gonna
because
be,
I think my clock has already sort of, it's used
yeah,
to
your
it.
biological clock?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
Ramadan is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Bless my daughter Iman, 8 years old. She wanted to practice her fast today,
Mm-hmm.
so she can like slowly get into it before she does the full fast on Friday, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. And it's great, because she said like, oh, what if I don't wake up for subuh? And I said, don't worry, Mama, wake up early. I'll prepare everything for you guys. You guys just have to sit up, makan, and be done, and just be
Mm-hmm.
back, because that's just, you know, by right you shouldn't lah. You should go and start praying and stuff like that lah. But yeah, so the 3, 4 o'clock waking up is just perfect for me. I get my me time.
Yeah.
I can prepare some subuh breakfast for them, and then they can subuh and then go for prayers, and then that's good. So I'm really looking forward to Ramadan, because I've been eating like nobody's business. Everyone's been sending me so much generous food, and
Food.
now that I'm cooking, and I'm like, oh, pandai pula saya masak kan? Terap pula saya masak. Do you have a Thermomix, by the way?
No, I don't. My
Okay.
friends do, and they whip out like amazing dishes with where they just dump everything inside and like, oh, magically it turns out to be like this one dish thing. But no, I don't have a Thermomix,
Yeah, so I get a
and I
bit
don't really
jealous.
step into the kitchen much. I have to be honest. So,
Oh, you
I mean,
got someone to help you.
yeah, because this
I see.
MCO period, I probably only like cooked twice.
Oh,
So
but then
yeah.
you are technically still. How long do you do your confinement? 44 days, Chinese style, or 30?
No, 28 days.
Oh,
28 days. Yeah. Chinese style is 28 days. So, yeah, so
oh my.
I'm kind of used to this life, this confinement life, because it kind of just, I mean, my daughter is almost 6 months. And, you know, being when you have a baby, your life just revolves around the baby. And I have a toddler. So it wasn't like a big adjustment for me with this whole MCO period, but it's just, when I think about like what you said about going back to normal life again, I haven't even really thought about it, and I don't know what that's gonna be like. And thank you so much for keeping it real and for sharing everything right
I think
now.
that's
But
important. You have to be
yeah,
authentic. You
yeah,
know.
for sure. And how are you looking forward to, being able to go out again? And how do you think like we'll be able to bounce back from, after a month of being like on at home all the time?
You know, surprisingly, I'm a horse. So I was born in the year of the horse, and I really believe in all these signs. But I'm a Cancerian, so I'm very free spirited. That's probably the reason why I need my space. And lagi-lagi, I'm a Cancerian where I like to hide in my shell. So home is my comfort zone. So I have no
Right.
qualms being at home, but I need to
Mm-hmm.
not be around people. So I can be quite of a hermit. Or if I need to escape being the horse that I am, it will probably
Yeah.
be still in an alone, confined area, doing my nails, getting my hair done, maybe choosing a selected group of friends, And you know, you've got different set
Yeah.
of friends who give you different vibes, different insights. I've got my charitable group, and they just inspire me, and they give me, you know, hope and reason to live, purpose to live. And then you've got your friends who are the party friends, where you just want to yum sing and do the whole works and go crazy. And then you've got the best friends from childhood, where we keep in touch
Yeah.
via day. So even then, I'm very selective of the people that I hang out with, because I like to be alone. So when people ask me, what's the first thing you want to do for MCO? The only thing I can think of, Aisha Sinclair actually asked me this. I said, I just want a massage, because that's what I miss most. I am just so dead tired cleaning and everything, that I want just a massage. Even if I have to call a lady to come and massage me at home, I'm fine. A massage to come here, I just want a massage. So it's not so much about, what are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to party. I'm going to go out and do this. No, I'm quite fine being at home. It's just, let the kids go out. Let my husband go and meet his friends. I can be at home alone.
Yeah.
Give me space, because that's my language of love.
Space. Wow. I learned something new today. I never knew that there's a sixth love language called space.
I don't know if it's Tipo or not now, but yeah. And I think that's true. I need my space. I do.
Yeah. So this whole MCO period is something that isn't too much for you, or or you're really looking forward to having everybody like out of the house. And would you be concerned with, like, back to the kids going to school and all of that? And are you still gonna, do you think we would still be socially distancing and things like that? Or
I think it's the reason why they want to extend this MCO. Again, this is from resources which are not verified, or sources that are not verified. Is the reason is because we're so close to Ramadan. People, it gets a little bit sensitive where, Astaghfirullahalazim, you're not allowing us to go to Tarawih prayers. That is very important, And then Ramadan, Raya, where it's such a big celebration for a Muslim country. So, Astaghfirullahalazim, you are melarang kita balik kampung. How can you do that to us, So they're a bit torn. The leaders are a bit torn, because at the end of the day,
they want to keep people
how
happy.
our system works. You want to keep the rakyat happy. So it's by popular opinion, right? So the safest way is for them to just extend this MCO, because we want to really banish this COVID-19 once and for all. It's not going to be gone forever until they find vaccination. But, we want to, and we're doing so good. We're doing the concern.
Sorry, I think.
And Deb's massage for sure, and a hair wash. Oh yeah, a hair wash would be good too. Comments.
I think the connection is pretty bad right now. I can't hear.
Mine?
Because I think the connection,
okay,
it's been like that every night. Welcome to the night IG live sessions. It always, sometimes the connection goes crazy, because I think a lot of people are on it. So, but yeah, you're back.
Maybe. You know what? The thing about this is, the first thing that we did, because when we started going live streaming on YouTube, we knew we needed heavy duty internet. My frugal husband gave in and gave me the best, highest, whatever you call it, connection. So we just got that connected. I'm like, woohoo! And everything's so fast. I'm live streaming really good. So I can see my bar is like, ooh, atas. So
awesome.
The only thing atas about me right now is my internet lah. So Daphne, repeat please. Where did I miss out? What did you miss out? 7183. I don't remember still. Anyway, but
and I didn't hear. So,
I think the question was, am I looking forward to life after MCO, right?
Yeah.
And how is it going to be? I think definitely there's still going to be social distancing, and I think that's very, very, very important. I mentioned the fact that I think you heard about where at the end of the day, the ruling government, which is new, are still trying to win the rakyats, a particular group of rakyat who think that they don't deserve to be there. So they're going to still bang on the popular vote, and a lot of people will not, well, in a majority where it's a Muslim country, taking away their Tarawih prayers, taking away tak balik kampung, they're
Right. Yeah.
considering to do what Indonesia is doing to, what is the word for it? Postpone your Raya holiday. I'm like, how can you postpone your Raya holiday? It's just like Christmas falls on 25th. There's a significant reason why Christmas falls on the 25th. You can't just say, no lah, let's move it to the 3rd of January the next year, because, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Celebrations can happen later,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't move a Raya Idul Fitri. I don't know. I don't get that part, because that's what Indonesia is doing. That's how I understand it. Again, I've been missing out a lot of news.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm only looking forward to good news. My main concern is the financial aspect of it. How is it going to affect me? But we are ready. We are ready. We've got a plan. I think that helps. That it gives me peace of mind. It's not ideal. It would mean I have to downsize my lifestyle. It's not that I'm so whoa whatever, but there are options out there. Maybe I have to take the kids out and just send them, you know, to a normal private government school. It's going to be hard, but hey, I came back from England not knowing a word of Melayu, not a word of Dusun or Mandarin or Hokkien. But
Look at
kids
you
are
now.
very resilient if you let them be.
For sure.
That's what happened with me. So kau juga belajar juga, boleh juga cakap Melayu, boleh juga host dalam bahasa Melayu. You learn, and that's just how it is. Hard knocks in life. So I told my husband that it's just Belle that we're worried, because she didn't take a UPSR. She skipped it. She skipped a year and she went straight to international. So
how's her bahasa, by the way?
Boleh tahan lah. Itu pun saya terpaksa mempelajari bagaimana nak bercakap dalam bahasa Melayu cara semenanjung. Sebab saya ni orang Sabah. Kalau orang Sabah, dia punya cakapan dia macam pakat sikit pak, and very baku. So when I do VOs, they go like, it's not kita, Daphne, it's kita. Like, oh my God. You know, so that was a bit. But the reason why I push myself in doing Malay is because I always do English corporate shows. And they said, boleh tak Daphne buat Malay? And I'm like, can, but scripted lah. And it sounds so kaku. And I force myself, because why? Why do you do it? You need the money. There's an option of having this, do it. They asked me, do you know if can you speak Mandarin? I said, I can't, but I can lah. Goreng apa ini, put the Cantonese, put lah, you know. Nadia Heng, you know Nadia Heng, right?
Yeah.
She's going through, I mean, she speaks Mandarin, but I think she wants to polish it. So this is the time when she's actually relearning new language skills. Some friends of mine are learning how to take up a new musical instrument. So it's been fantastic. There's always something good in every cloudy day. I think there is a silver lining. No matter how sparse it is, it's there. You have to just look for it and be grateful. I think gratitude is so important.
Yeah.
So important.
And this is why I look up to you, Daphne. You're a true hustler. Super mom. I love you. Thank you so much for making time, as always, and for keeping it real right here. And I think a lot of people needed to hear that, the raw and the real and the truth about what you're going through. You know, like you said, sometimes it can be misconstrued, you know, whatever we put on social media. So thanks so much for keeping it real. And you know what? It's funny how you mentioned about hair wash and massages and stuff like that, because I did mention that we do have a giveaway tonight. So
awesome.
Yeah, so to one of our viewers right now, if you guys are watching right now, I'm going to be posting up the question on Daphne's beautiful poster later. So all you have to do is just comment in the comment section, answer those questions, and you can walk away with a pampering session. We've got one hair wash and blow session for you, gel manicure and eyelash extensions, all worth 400 ringgit, courtesy of 176 Avenue. Have you been there?
I
176
have.
Avenue.
I just recently removed my eyelash extension. So
I'm
I got
actually considering putting it on. Yeah, is it good? Would you advise me to get them? Like, I don't know. I'm still considering it.
I would highly recommend it if you are ready for malas to wear makeup.
Right.
If you are lazy to wear makeup like yours truly, it really just gives you that. And what I like most about 176's lashes is that you don't look scary. You know how some can carry away,
like,
carry that very hook, you know?
Yeah.
I can't. I look really scary. So it looks natural and it looks nice, but I just have to put in a bit of makeup and a bit of eyeshadow, and it looks great on stage. But it takes a while to manage it. And actually mine were okay. Mine tahan already. It's just that I wanted to really have that scrub because I'm cleaning all the time and I feel so gross. So I removed my eyelashes the other day, just 2 days ago. And that's why I look like Chicha. But it feels good. But yes, it's a great, this giveaway is perfect because they do the best nails. I just removed my nails also. Sharon did it for me. Hair and everything under one roof. So it's
I know, right? It's a one-stop everything. You can do your hair, you can do your brows, you can do your eyelashes, you can do your nails. And once this MCO is lifted, hopefully you'll then be able to go pamper yourself. I hope you will get your massage, and I hope everything goes well for you, Daphne. I wish you all the best.
She's saying, wait till baby is older so she knows to put them out.
You know, that's a really good point. Pardon?
I can imagine some like, Mama, I'm going to Pat. And Pat has naturally long lashes already. And then she puts extensions. So it looks really like supernatural on her because you're so used to seeing her when she puts mascara. She's got those lashes. I'm talking to you, Pat, by the way. And so I can imagine Soph going, Mama.
I don't know if she's ever going to put them on again because Matt doesn't like it. If you watch her video recently, like Matt says, he likes it all natural. He doesn't like it when people put...
But she's so lucky. She just wears like lots of mascara and then boom, you know.
Yeah, she has big, beautiful eyes, so...
Actually, I like you like this. You're one of those that doesn't need makeup. You don't need makeup.
Really?
Because you generally, you're very lawa like this. So
unless
you want to try lashes and just have, but go for the natural one. Go for what's her name? I can't remember her name now. But
Daisy? Is it Daisy?
No, Daisy sent me to another girl at her new one. But Dash and Go.
I'll definitely go check it out.
Yeah. But good luck to those who are going to win this. So again, they just have to comment on your question later on, right? I thought
on your poster.
Yes.
Well, I'll talk to them. You're already with them anyway, so.
Well, sort of, but not really. But I think they actually gave me the same offer to give away to my friends or followers. So I'll probably do that. So don't do that. That's not nice.
Awesome stuff. You know what? Thanks so much, Daphne. I'm gonna let you go to bed now and get your much needed beauty sleep. I wish you all the best. And I've always admired you from the very beginning.
Thank you.
So keep doing what you're doing. And I love how real it is, especially today as well, how you were I saw your video, you were wiping your pits after a dance session.
No, because I'm using magnesium oil. Sorry, I know you're gonna end it soon, but magnesium oil, because I feel like it's so panas. So this helps with the watering armpits, and this is great to also make you have a really good sleep. Magnesium, I'm really lacking in magnesium. So good.
Okay, I see the countdown coming on to 1 minute. So
you can do that.
Yeah, try it next time.
I
don't know. It just came on like right now. I didn't know, so it never. I didn't really pay attention to it, but I guess there's a timer now, or maybe I just updated my app. Or something.
I'll do that.
I'm not very good with these things.
Sometimes I'm supposed to do like yoga in an hour, but extend.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh damn it. Okay, so 1 more minute. So I'll see you. Now it's 1 minute.
Now it's 1 minute because I didn't see it like in all the other sessions, but now with you I see it. So so maybe it's because I updated my app, or it now does it now. I don't know.
I think they're just making Okay,
but thanks so much.
Who are asking me questions, because this is so limited right now. You can ask me you can DM me. There's some people asking me about magnesium, but I guess
do that.
Has to go for hours because I'm still like energized above me right now.
I know, right? Yes. So since Daphne is still awake tonight, go DM her. She'll answer all of your questions, and check out her YouTube channel, Daphne Iking. I love the content that you create. So thank you so much. Good night. Take care.
Good night. Thanks, Megan, for having me. Bye, everyone.